Hey, what's going on, guys? Bullet at the shop. Got a bunch of packages in for the hot rod. I'm still waiting on floor pans and a bunch of little knickknacks and odds and ends for the Monte Carlo. But today, the main thing I'm gonna be doing and talking about is old Big's throttle is only getting just a little bit over half throttle, so I'm going to change this whole configuration. I got a cable ordered for it. This cable is actually off of a van. The one that was on it popped, just snapped, and I can't find a cable that's actually long enough, and I was told to order one for a Hemi that came with 2 4s, so I got one of those coming. And got this stuff here to do to it. I got the little quick connect battery cable ends, new aluminum battery box, the hold downs, cables to wire up the switch, the switch cable protectors. Yeah, got all that stuff. Got the soldering and everything to put all the cables together with, and wire that switch up and this new battery box. And I also got this here for the throttle. This is like a progressive linkage setup where it allows you to run off of like the front carburetor and then go to the back like this. Of course, that intake and this is designed for 2 Hollies, the little 4160s, the little square ones. But yeah, it looks like it'll work pretty good. I think it will. It'll actually allow you to use the front 4-barrel before the back one even starts to kick in, so that'll help on everything, I think, like the acceleration off the line and everything. I used to not have that problem until I changed the converter, and the converter that's in it now is just a little bit too tight, so I'm probably gonna have to rechange all that again. But yeah. And the next thing I got for it is new seat belts. Got all new 5-way seat belts. Got 2 of them, 1 for each side. But yeah. Alright, well, I'll be right back with y'all. Hey guys, I got these roll bars back in this thing. They're not welded back in yet, but I'm trying to figure out how everything was and where it went and where the rest of it is. I took all this out so I could redo the interior and all that when I was going to put it Pro Street, but I saved all this because I wanted to put it back in, and I wanted to change the front of it around. Instead of bolting down to the floor, I want to run these back together like they were, but I want to run a runner from the inside of this, like a down strut, straight into the side of the frame instead of being bolted to the floor. And I also got to make some new ones for the back that go into the frame. The frame sits about right here. I got to make them come up from there and go back up to the back seat bar. And that's what the back seat's going to rest against, and the seat belt. I was getting an idea about the seat belts. I think they'll look alright. I think they'll be okay. But yeah, on the front, I think I'm going to run a 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch or a 1/4 inch plate up underneath the car, and sandwich them in and bolt it in like that through the front. And the backs, I'm just gonna put them in the factory holes since they already got good frame bracing and everything, and tie the 2 top ones into the back seat bar. Should be good to go. But yeah, it's getting there. Just got to figure out where everything is and find the rest of it and start putting it all back together. And get some good welding blankets, because the ones I got is just no good, wore out. And I don't want to burn up that new carpet on my seats or anything. May even take it all out. Not sure yet. Hey, what's going on, guys? Got this carburetor linkage and bracket assembly put together. Had to break out the constructions there. But yeah, it's pretty simple. I mean, it ain't bad. But once you figure out where all these little washers and nylon bushings and lock nuts and stuff go and lock pins, it's all good. It's pretty easy. But basically this piece right here bolts to the front carburetor on the back of the front carburetor, excuse me, and it runs off of this fulcrum. And that little lobe there, actually the ratio changes to where it's running off the front 4 barrel, and as you kicking it and kick it in, the further you kick it, then it's gonna kick the back one in, so that'll help it a lot off the acceleration and stuff. You know, like I said, when I changed the stall converter in it, the one that I put back in it, it just flashes way before it should, and I ain't happy with it at all. But this might help, because next Friday we're going to be running the Old Town Throwdown in Orangeburg at the South Carolina Motorplex. And after that, we'll dial in some times and get through tech and everything. If we make it through tech in time and get everything done, hopefully we can go to the No Name Nationals. But I want to see what it's going to do next Friday, I think, and see what happens with it. And once we get all that done, then we'll start playing with it and work out some bugs, and you know, get him and the Monte Carlo together and decide on which one we want to take to the No Name, and yeah, go from there. But it's getting there. Next step I want to do is build 2 of the 670 Hollies that I used to have on it. I want to rebuild them and put them back on it. You know, and they were pretty nice carburetors, and the Aldebrocks work okay, but they just seem to have just a, I don't know, habit of wanting to run out of gas no matter how much pressure they got up to them and everything. It's like, I don't know, it's like it don't have enough fuel pressure, but if you give it any more fuel pressure, then the carburetor's overloading. And you know, I done put this jet, that jet, and springs and, you know, everything in it. I mean, metering rods, and you know, it's just one of them things. But the 670 Hollies worked on it good, and that's what that Offenhauser intake is offset for, is this little square 4160s. So I'm gonna put them back on it and see what happens. We'll see which carburetors work the best at the drag strip. Alright, stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm gonna get ready to wrap this video up so it's not too long and too boring. But hopefully that throttle cable will come before next Friday, I'm hoping. If not, I'm gonna have to try to make something up. But anyway, let's hope and see what happens. But next video after this one here, I'm gonna post this one out or upload this one. And when I get this one out, the next one I'm gonna show you how I built the console, center console for this thing. Basically, you could build it for any kind of car, any custom size or whatever you want. I'm just gonna show you a basic idea of what I did to this one, you know, and how I done it. But yeah, if you're interested in that, that'll be a video next. But yeah. Alright, well, please like, share, subscribe, hit that big thumbs up, and if y'all can, please share these videos and Maybe we might can make it to the No Name National. I hadn't registered for the No Name Nationals yet, but I want to see what this thing's going to do next Friday and see how it does and go through tech and all that stuff before I, get too crazy on the Monte Carlo, because I want to get him ready. And I'm not sure which one I want to take. If I get to the No Name Nationals, I don't know if we want to take the Monte Carlo or take the Charger. So I don't know. Can't afford to take both of them. I know that. But all right. And one other thing, if any of you Mopar guys out there has ever used the kick down cables, let me know how they work. I mean, I don't know if I should maybe swap up or switch out upgrade it to that, or just leave it like it is. I'm pretty sure the valve body I put back in it, you don't even need the kick down. And when I had the 538 gears in this thing, it changed so quick on its own, it didn't really matter. But y'all let me know about that cable, and we'll figure it out. All right, thanks guys. Later.